Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. This is a weekend updates video where I show you projects that I've been working on and things that are going on in my room and just bring you along on things that might not show up ever otherwise. I've been making pickles with friends. That's the first time we've tried it, and my friend Katie wanted to do it, so Andrea and I said we would do it, and it wasn't painful. But we don't know for a while if they're good, so that's a little bit interesting. And I've been working on this journal a little bit kind of every night after work or in the morning before work, just here and there adding stuff to it. And I think I'm about done. I think I'm just about ready to sew it together. I'm a little confused because earlier today this was on the other side. So I need to check and make sure I don't have anything upside down, but I've got stenciling and stitching and border punches and some glitter stuff. I've got stitching and ribbon and fabric. I don't know what else some stamping. I probably need some stamping in here. That one is about ready to sew together. Then I got a ton of questions about this book and the other one that I made. I'm not going to make a tutorial necessarily, but I will make sure you get the information. Project 39 Mini Albums is a channel here on YouTube, and I'll link. Debbie is the one who helped me make this and my blue one. Her videos are really good for tutorials. She doesn't wander around on topics like I do. She really stuck with it and went through it. She's working on a 6x6, and I'll link it. And I just want to give you the basic concept because I know looking at this book, many people think, okay, she bought the book, or, you know, there are expensive supplies. So I just want to show you the basics of how this goes together so that when you go to watch Debbie's video, it makes more sense. This is the secret to the universe, chipboard. I don't buy my chipboard. I reuse pads, packaging, whatever. As I get things from Costco or t-shirts are sometimes wrapped around them, I shove them in my cupboard of shame, if you've watched my video, and then I use them. My friend Noni did purchase some, so this is actually purchased chipboard, but I don't know that you can tell the difference. I don't think this was purchased chipboard, and it turns out fine. I'm such a greenie, I don't like to buy something that I can reuse. So the idea is, I'm going to back you up a little bit. You take 2 pieces of paper. If you're making these, I have pre-cut, but quite honestly, I like the 6x6 size a little better. So I'll probably cut these down once Debbie does her tutorial. I'll cut them down to what she says and go from there. So you take 2 pieces of paper and you overlap them a 1/2 inch and just make sure they're straight and glue them down. It's not rocket science. That's it. That is your cover. Okay, so that is this brown paper that you see here. That is the cover. Then you take 3 pieces of chipboard that are all cut to the same height, and Debbie will give you all the instructions in the tutorial. And you put them on here, and your first time you're going to overthink it and you're going to panic a whole bunch. But the basic idea is you go like this. You put them in there so there's a 1/4 inch between them. And I think I have this terrible Dollar Tree ruler. Don't buy these. They're just going to end up in a landfill. Someday I'm going to find my wooden ruler, right? And I take a ruler or something straight and butt them up against right there. And it doesn't matter too much where this goes because the only important thing is that I have enough to fold over on each end. So you don't have to overthink this. If you don't like where this seam lands on the outside when you look at it, you can decorate your spine and do something like I did. See that paper seam right there? I didn't do this because I wanted to cover it up, but that just shows you it's not that obvious. But you can cover it up with paper or whatever. So my first one, I was panicked and thought, oh my gosh, this is so important. No, it's not. Then Debbie will give you a bunch of pointers about how to glue this down, how to fold it over. And then you take a piece of 8.5 by 11 and you make I'm going to call it a foldy thing. This is why Debbie's going to do your tutorial. And what you do is you're going to have some that are ridges and some that go down. So it's going to go up mountains. Think of it as like a whole bunch of mountains. Those mountains are going to stick up so that you can glue tubes of paper onto them. And these tubes are right here. So I don't know what Debbie calls this, but I call this a tube. See? It glued onto a little thing that poked up down here. So what she does in her video is she talks you through exactly how to score an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper to make the piece of paper that glues right here. I think it's called the binding. I can't remember for sure if that's what it's called. It makes the mountains. It has like 6 little mountains. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Not hard at all. So at that point, you've used 3 pieces of cardboard and 3 pieces of paper. Then you make what I call the tubes, and you make those also out of your 8.5 by 11. So it starts to come together and become this 3-dimensional book, but the majority of what you're using is 8.5 by 11 paper. If you make them small enough, this tube is folded paper, right? Because you can take this and fold it in half. So as we make smaller ones, we can fold it. But typically this is 2 pieces of paper and you just score and glue them together. So you make a tube and then you slide the tube onto there and it's glued. And a tube. Does that make sense? So if you're looking at this thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do it or I can't figure it out, you totally can. Now, it takes a while. I'm not going to lie to you. And there's a lot of cardstock work before you get to the pretty papers. So these kind of journals are a lot more gratifying. Like you take some stuff, you sew it on here, then you call it done for the night and it took you 20 minutes, right? And you had this, you're going to work on this for hours just using solid cardstock. But then once you start putting the gorgeous papers on, it comes alive. So it's sort of a delayed gratification type project, but I just wanted to talk you through that. We also have 2 things of Happy Mail to get through, so that's why I'm hurrying. Hope you have some coffee and you're kicked back a little bit. I just wanted to talk you through that in case you've watched that and thought, oh my gosh. Mr. Crafting and Relaxing checked my P.O. box today, which is good because it really hadn't occurred to me. This is Saturday night, but I figured this video is going to be so long, I have to get to it or you won't get it until like Sunday at noon. So I just have water. I hope you guys have coffee. This package is from Ty of Ty's Crafty Spot. Ty has the most awesome stickers for her Happy Mail. She has sent me Happy Mail before and I just love them. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. Be kind, work hard, stay humble, smile often, be loyal, be honest, travel light, keep learning, give grace, be grateful, love big. I love her stickers so much that I cut them out and put them on my bulletin board. They're just fabulous. I love them. So Ty asked me a question about whether I had something because she wanted to surprise me, but she also didn't want to mail me something. And at first I didn't know what she was talking about, but then I think I knew. Ty uses her, I think she uses a Cricut, and she makes super cool stuff. Look at that. I just want to stay home and craft. That is always right here on my counter, and clearly it was made for me. So she makes some really cool stuff, and I don't understand all of the products that she's using yet. You know, just because I don't have any idea how you make a coaster and get that done. Be sure and check out her channel if you haven't. Oh, good heavens, those are cool. Okay, so these are the Jane Davenport bags, and they're set up to put your crafty stuff in. Hi, these are cool. I like the clear one too. If you need to travel, I know we're not doing a lot of travel right now, but taking a bag like this through security is super awesome. It just goes so easy. I mean, sometimes I might just use the clear bag even. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is darling, Ty. Little tiny card. Let me see this. She says, hi, Sarah. I just wanted to put a smile on your face. And then she wrote me a little note too. It's super cute. And it says rack on the back. That's fun. Fun, fun. Look at this, Ty. Good heavens, I'm going to get spoiled. Oh, these are so lovely, tailor-made. These are great for the cards I make for the seamstresses in my life. Happiness is homemade, buttons, all kinds of neat stuff. Fueled by coffee. You know that I am. And I don't have coffee stamps, but Andrea picked me up the ephemera for the Echo Park coffee. And I have a few of the stickers left. So this will be super fun to use that ephemera and make some. I want to see what's under the price tag too. I hate it when they do that. They cover up the fun. Hi, I'm going to get spoiled. You guys, seriously, I don't need anything. Oh, it's a cute heart. Love this. Fueled by coffee and then the coffee cup. And these are cute the way they are. I could color them, but not too complex. This is probably, if I get Copics and start coloring things, this is about my level of interest right here. Like, I'm not going to get too fancy. Ooh, I like this twine too. Oh, those are kind of cool. Pockets. I could use them for pockets, huh, Ty? Metal Kai for cutting. I can't figure out if they cut out, but I think I could find a way to use it for pockets in journals. That's super cool. And there's black lines on here that make me think like if you do it one way, it cuts it out. And if you do it another way, it doesn't. Super cool. Oh, these are embossing. Dream, live, I love you, beautiful. This might be kind of cool to try and do on a journal page too. Ty sends me mixed media stuff every once in a while that I don't know how to use, but I have a great time learning. I've been using the art company Matte Varnish. She sent this to me and I've just been putting it on journal pages and all. Oh, I should show you guys that. All sorts of things. This is so cool, Ty. These are adorable. Thank you. Love this color palette for sure. And the black and white too. Ooh. And this is such a good size. These are so cool. Thank you so much. I don't know if I put stuff in weird places. Cooling. Oh, it's like for around your neck to cool you down while you walk. Cooling wrap absorbs sweat and keeps you cool during a tough workout, I could take that on my walks. That looks pretty cool. If you've been watching on Instagram, Wilson and I have been going on some walks, and one of us gets more tired than the other. I whine, but he lays down in the street. And then Nouveau Crystal Drops in blue. So, fabulous color. Thank you so much, Ty. And my apologies. You know how messy I am. So, if I missed anything as I was opening up, wasn't that I didn't love it. So, thank you, thank you. Then, I have another package here. I would say based on the handwriting, I think this is from Melodi. I think this is from Making Memories with Melodi. And she lives here in Oregon. Ty lives super far away, but, you know, it doesn't matter for crafters, right? I want to say Ty lives in Tennessee. Yeah, she lives in Tennessee. She lives by Susan Tootsie Tucker. So every once in a while, they cross paths. Well, maybe not so much now, right? But Melodi is one of my Oregon friends, and we did the collaboration in July for the July daily journals, junk journals. That was a real stretch for me, but I had a great time. I appreciated that Melodi encouraged me to do that and thought that I had the skills to not embarrass myself on camera. And I just really, really had a great time doing it. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. Okay, then she wrote me a personal note here. Oh, that's pretty. Love that. Thank you so much for collabing with me. It was a blast. It was a blast, Melodi. And Melodi is Making Memories with Melodi. And she is just amazing at junk journaling. And she has a group on Facebook to, oh my gosh, teach you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Coasters, right? These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Check these out. You know, if we ever go back to work, I could have like the most beautiful decorated work. I keep this at home because I don't really want people to know my secrets though. But oh my gosh. So Melodi's been experimenting with resin and learning it. And I would say she's doing good. Don't you think? I think she's doing pretty good. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. You know, as crafters, we maybe don't try everything all the time, but it's really fun to see what our friends try and you know, trade some things that we wouldn't necessarily. I love resin, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying not to get sucked into it. I don't know though, every time I see, oh my gosh. Look at these. Look at the detail in that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Melody, I would say you're doing pretty good. I could put this next to my nightstand to put my jewelry on, which I never wear anymore, but I could, right? I could just put it next to my bed to be cute. Or like a soap dish. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to put soap on it because it'll cover it up. But a trinket tray, you know. This one is super cool. I don't know if those are air bubbles or if that's a silver glitter in there. Melody, these are ridiculously fun. You guys, you spoil me, and I don't know what I do to deserve it, but I have fun making videos and talking to you. I had more projects I was going to show you. How about I'll show them in other videos or in goals, because we're just running really long. But I'll tell you real quick, I have an art journal page. That's what I used some of this stuff from Ty on. I have, this will come together. I still don't know if I've showed you this one. I broke down, I ordered the Echo Park fall kit because I saw it and it said, you should order me. I'm made in the USA and you know you want to support this company. So I did. I did that. Then I saw LP Red Flower, Linda. She was hauling like crazy out of Tuesday morning, the fall papers. And it's not, I mean, I don't want Linda to feel bad or anything. It's not like I just see it and think, oh, I need to haul. I love fall. Many of you commented that this turned out to be a cute masculine journal and that was unusual. I think a lot of the stuff that I would make and keep and like is pretty masculine, you know, because I don't really like pink. I love fall. I love blue. So when the fall stuff comes out, I just lose my mind. There's nothing I can say. So I saw Linda's haul, and then I told Noni that I wanted to go to Tuesday morning and look at the fall stuff. And she laughed and said, no, 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 no. We have plenty of fall stuff. And she went through her room and hooked me up. Noni shopped in the beginning a lot like me, but then, and from garage sales. So she got a lot of it in lots and stuff. But she has gotten into fancy techniques and Copics and all that kind of stuff. So look at all this goodness that she sent over to me. So needless to say, I won't be going to Tuesday morning tomorrow, which is good because our Tuesday morning is not like the Texas Tuesday mornings. I mean, I might have gotten some fall paper, but I went to get it last weekend and there wasn't a shred of it. It probably wasn't going to work out for me. So now I have a fall avalanche behind me. I guess it was a craft avalanche technically. Then I have my honeybees paper. It's an interesting time because I still have a couple days in August left. I'm just working on loose bits and paper. In the journal, I was using up, well, I'll show you that later. I'll show you more detail, but I was using stuff up in my room. So I've really been doing a lot of that. A couple hours ago, my room was pretty clean, but maybe not so much. Maybe tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, by the time you've seen this video, maybe there will be a picture on Instagram and my room will be beautiful. But I'm just trying to wrap up some projects and then I'll start my September projects. So thank you guys so much for the beautiful treasures and for thinking of me. I just really, really appreciate it. It's so kind of you. I have so much fun with my crafty friends, and I know that in a different year, I would travel and get to see people. I would really like to get to Tennessee and do something fun with Susan and Ty and hit some areas where, you know, there's a couple different people. I guess at one point I was pretty close to Beth of Bourbon Creek Crafts, but I didn't know at the time. But it might be a while before I'm out there traveling around again. Everybody take care, stay safe. I hope that you are crafting and relaxing and finding joy in your house or in your backyard or with your cats or your dogs. And big hug to Stampin' Cat. Everybody take care. I will be back again soon. There's going to be a goals video this week, and I'll have to show you guys some of these projects that I finished up because I'm going to knock things out, right? I have high hopes for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.